just getting a quick stream. I got this through the post, and I wanted to quickly unbox it and show it off. So that's what I'm going to do. Just doing it at home on my desk. So sorry, no special graphics or gimmicks or anything. Just the boxes and me very quickly unboxing it. No script or anything, so apologies for the ums and the ahs. This is Hand of Fate Ordeals, the Kickstarter Backers Edition from Rule and Make and Defiant. So I kickstarted this pretty much as soon as it came out. I posted something on GameOrNought at the time about it. It absolutely smashed its original target to the point that they had to add extra stretch goals. Some of these are in this box. Obviously, I've got the Kickstarter exclusives as well. So let's go in. We'll start with the Kickstarter exclusives. Nice little box. Starting off. Lovely little box to begin with. Separate. So open it up. Let's have a look. What we've got opens that way. First thing you've got, we've got the wooden food tokens for use in the game, shaped like little apples. Just that you get card ones in the box, but Kickstarter backers get the little wooden ones as well. That's lovely, nice, like that. You get some extra little tokens as well. So you got fame tokens. Again, you get these kind of are just replacing the card ones that are in the box. So you get little heart, little health ones and fame tokens as well, but they're just kind of replacing the card ones that are in the box. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But a nice little extra, just a little wooden thing. Nice little reward for Kickstarter backers. You get a little treasure pile as well. See if I can get this out. There you go. You get a little treasure pile miniature as well. There it is, little sword, shield, axe, kind of all just there, and a nice little pedestal. Nice. Again, just a nice little extra. Nothing too fancy, just a nice little extra. Then you get some things that actually I think are really, really nice. So in the game, you can, when you fail an encounter, you have to pick a card from the pain deck. This is just a way to sort of speed that up a little bit. It's just a little pain dice. Again, it's a Kickstarter exclusive, so if you didn't buy the Kickstarter, you're not going to be able to get this. But instead of picking from the deck and seeing how much health you lose, or the score means you get a curse card, which kind of counts against you. It's a deck building game, so it kind of takes away points at the end of the game. You can roll this die instead, so losing 3 health, 2 health, losing a food as well. So it's a nice little extra, just nice and quick. Instead of picking from a deck, just quickly roll a die. There you go. So nice little extra like that, very much. Oh, Mr. Lionel pin. So if you like Hand of Fate or you've played the games, you'll recognise Mr. Lionel. He's kind of like a goblin that tries to pretend he's not a goblin. And the pin is exclusive to Kickstarter backers. It's got 4136 on it, which is the number of backers that there were in the Kickstarter. 4,136 backers, which I was one. Happy days. So lovely, nice little pin actually. Really good quality as well. It's kind of, you can't really see, but it's kind of layered. It's really nice. Like it. You also get, I realised I'm gonna actually take this out of the packet because I really like this. So it's a coin. It's a coin. There you go. So on one side there's kind of a sword and hand sort of motif, and then on the back, I don't think you can see it really clearly. It's kind of a sword going through some crowns. There you go. I'll try and hold that properly there for you. So there you go. So a sword going through some crowns. It's just lovely. It's a metal coin. It's just a lovely little piece. Love that. Fantastic. Put that back in the bag. Oh, everything's pre-bagged as well. Love that, by the way. Rule and Make. You keep up the good work with that. This is incredible. So in the game you collect shards, token shards. and then you spend those to get sort of special cards and special equipment in the game. And in the box you get card shards, but pre-bagged. In the Kickstarter edition, you get lovely metal ones as well. So that's fantastic. Really good quality as well. You know, they've kind of got this worn element to them, sort of this worn appearance to them. There you go. This lovely worn appearance, and it's just fantastic. Again, it's lovely. It's textured. It smells metally, if you like that smell. It's just great, and you get some whole tokens, and you get token shards as well. So you collect token shards, you can then exchange those for tokens, and you can use those to buy special equipment. Lovely. So again, Kickstarter exclusive, very happy with that. I can't seal the bag up. There we go. And then you get this, a lovely bag with there you go, you can sort of see a demon type design on it. I know it is a specific thing and my mind's gone blank of what it is, but there you can see it there. There we go, lovely. There, so just giving yourself a good squeeze there. Good days to be a demon. Good days to be a demon. But a lovely little bag, you can sort of put your token shards in it, you can put all your extra bits and bobs in it. Really, that's up to you. But it's a lovely little bag, drawstring. And lovely quality as well. Like, it's just really, everything is a really good quality in the Kickstarter stuff. And actually, I think that's probably going to be the case for a lot of things in here. So I have had a sneaky look inside before, so this isn't a fresh unboxing. Apologies if that bothers you. So I do know what's in the box. I have gone through it. And you'll hear me say quite a lot. You'll hear me say, oh, really good quality. Amazing quality. There are one or two exceptions to that, which I will go through as we get to them. I think that the die is probably one of my favourites. In terms of usefulness, you know, really makes a difference to the game. So that's the Kickstarter exclusives. So you actually get quite a few things there. Let's have a look what's in the box. I'm going to pop that away. So first thing to say, you get the box art is incredible. The box art is absolutely stunning. You can see you get sort of this box sleeve, which just says what this is the special edition with different modules and things like that, which is wonderful. Love that. Just a nice little box sleeve with the contents. Yeah, nothing too special, but nice quality to it. And then the box art itself, which is, I'll hold it up to the camera a little bit better in a minute, but it is fantastic. It is absolutely incredible. The detail on it, the colour on it. So I'll take the top off, and then I'll show you the box art if I can. This is where live unboxing should have been prepared. Should have maybe taken the lid off already. But actually, as you take it off, you can see on the I'll show you on the sides of the box. Just the whole box is just wonderfully thought out. So I hold that up to there for you. Yeah, my camera's for some reason is flipping everything. Apologies for that. But you can just see. It's just a wonderful box art. It's incredible box art. Just beautiful. It's easily the most beautiful box I've seen on a board game. For me, it probably beats the box art of The Descent. It really is. It's absolute quality. If you can get a hands on to a copy, you have to. It's just incredible. Just for the box art alone, it's amazing. I'll try and show you the sides of the box without throwing everything out of it. But you can see kind of on one side you've got dealer's eyes, and then you've kind of got little sigils on either side of it as well. Just amazing box art, and the quality is fantastic. Then you get the rule book. Just gives you a little summary of kind of a bit of the backstory of the game, and the setup is actually surprisingly easy. I thought the setup for it would be very difficult. Oh, hold on. Apologies. That's my fault for disconnecting my... Oh no! This is what happens when you try and do a quick setup. You end up getting background sound and your controller turns off and everything goes wrong. Apologies. This is what happens when you try and do a quick setup. There we go. Sorry about that. Hold on. Apologies, something's gone horribly wrong. Apologies, it's all gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. Right. So it should hopefully work now. We'll see. Right. This is why I should have really set it up. I should have done a proper setup. I'm going to turn this music off. It's good music, but yeah, turn it off. Apologies. I will get back to doing the unboxing. I will edit this together and put a better version on YouTube, I promise. This isn't great. This isn't great streaming. Watching me quickly try and turn music off on the AR Studio. It's not the great, not the best. Right, turn it off. Music sounds off. There we go. Sorted. So, apologies. Apologies for that. So, as I was going through the box, went to the box art. I'm just going through the manual now. The manual is, again, just a really, really strong quality. It's actually quite impressive. Just going through the manual now for what it is. The setup's really easy. It guides you through the setup. Lovely sort of character art down the sides as well, which is just great, just lovely to see. Clear instructions with all little extra bits of added information at the sides. It includes the rules for competitive, so you can play against each other. It includes the rules for co-op, so you can play it together, and solo. So if you like playing solo, you can play solo. It goes through all the different rules for that. It even has a little campaign, which is fun. I love. Like, you can have a little campaign while you play through it, and it guides you through one campaign. I believe there are extras if you buy like the add-on packs. There's a little term glossary as well, which is beautiful, really useful. This is fantastic, by the way. The card glossary. It's kind of like a quick rules reference. If you're not really sure what it means on a card, you can very quickly check it. It's really useful. And then on the back, quick reference guide. Can I just say, for anybody that's making a board game, please always put a quick reference guide in. There are a few games I've played and they don't, and you end up just flicking through pages, and it's absolutely infuriating when you're trying to quickly get a game going and you want to check one of the rules. But yeah, having its own little card glossary so you can quickly check the rules. Just ruler, mate. Brilliant, fantastic. Yeah, right, pop that away. Then you get the special edition rules. Whoop. Which is again just beautiful. Just look at it. I mean, I could frame. I think I will actually frame that. I think I'm going to frame it. I think it's stunning. It's fantastic. I'm just going to press that so it doesn't go to sleep and turn off again. So you get, in the special edition, you get new encounters like traps. You get new minions like goblins, mages, lava golems, and the minotaur. You also get the lich. So this is only in the special edition rules. You get like hard mode. There's a dealer mode, which is kind of a one versus many, where one of you plays the dealer. the rest of you play the adventurers, and it's kind of directly trying to compete against one another, which is great. And again, you can see it's really clear, really great quality, lovely theming along the edges with kind of like this sort of cloth type print. Yeah, it's really fantastic. And then at the back, look, a little progression summary if you're playing endless mode. So again, just handy little quick reference, no pages wasted, absolutely gorgeous artwork. Then if you are a Kickstarter, I don't know if this is included in every edition. Maybe it is. I suppose it will be. You get the Tome of Heroes, which just includes the name of everybody that backed it on Kickstarter. I am on the page. I am there, the second column in, if you're interested in finding me. It's just a lovely little thing, you know, just a lovely little thank you. And again, look at the art. That could be framed. That's the thing, right? So many things in this box could be framed, and they would make a fantastic display. By the way, let me know if you've picked up a copy or you're thinking about getting a copy. It'd be brilliant to hear what other people think. But again, just beautiful art. Right, so now we'll start to have a look at the actual box and the actual what you get in the contents. So everything in here now is, as far as I'm aware, what you're going to get in the standard edition, the special edition. Sorry. So you get, first off, you're getting some card token shards. So I said earlier that the metal token shards replace these, and you can see you've got these card ones. I haven't popped them out. You've got the food counters as well, and the shards there. You also get some counters that you can use for like the bosses. So you've got the Jack, the King, the Queen, the different classes. I think it's Dust, Plague, Scale, and Skull. So there's kind of like different playing card type style. That's how Hand of Fate works. I mean, it's kind of like a deck builder based around the probability of cards, basically. So there you go. You got your card ones, perfectly fine, nice, great quality, lovely colour print, nice and vibrant. But obviously, because I've got the Kickstarter, I've got the metal shards and the wooden tokens, so I'll be using those. Then the game board, right? So I want to take the game board off, and I want to show you the box first. Rule and Make have done an absolutely incredible job of designing not just the game, but actually the box art as well. So not just the box art, sorry, the insert. Again, game makers, please do this. It's because you go online and you can buy custom game inserts for things for like £50, £60. I think when I looked at the Dark Souls board game one, it was something like £75, £80 for the custom insert to hold everything in place, which is insane. They've designed a custom game insert for the box, so everything is in place. Everything has a place. Rule and Make, this is insane, right? This is incredible. I know some people were kind of a bit irked about the wait because the game kind of took longer than a lot longer than they said it was going to be. But look at what you're getting, right? Look at what you're getting. A custom game insert, so everything has a place. So the board sits on top of everything else, and there's little widgets for it to fit into. Just do that. There we go. So you can see it holds it in place, and then it holds the character sheets in place, and there's holes for everything to be held. It is incredible. Yeah, just a great job. I'm going to open the game board if I can get it to fit on top of my desk. There's no guarantee that it's going to fit. There it is. Oh, this is such a great game board. Right. I'll try and fit it all on. There is the game board. It is beautiful. Okay, and I know it's kind of been made to replicate the top of a board, top of a table that this is being played on, but just the design is brilliant. It's so subtle as well. So they've got this cloth print type in the middle, and there's little places for like cards. You can see where cards should be placed, kind of with that. There's sort of like slight fading and darkening. And in the fading and the darkening as well, it's kind of little patches where it's kind of worn. It just gives it this lovely feel of kind of, yeah, this is a real thing, this is happening. You've kind of got a minion pile there, and different cards, and what I like as well is you can look, there's like it's the print of kind of old cards that have maybe been torn up or placed, but again it's just giving you hints of what should go in each one. You've got a print of like a bowl, which is where you put your token shards. Over here, if I can fold that over, move over here, you've got again like a place for the different cards, shows really clearly, and there's a place for the Jack, the King, and the Queen, which are a cool part of the gameplay. An absolutely gorgeous game board, wonderful. Again, ruler make doing an incredible job. So let's have a look what else we got in this custom game insert. Well, first off, on the top, the dealer mode character board. So if you're playing the dealer, you get this board. It gives you some information about all the special abilities that the dealer has and what he can do and how he plays. So if you're playing that mode, you can see very clearly what you need to do. At the top as well, there's little summaries of what you can do and how it impacts you, which is again just fantastic. And you'll see this with all these cards, they've got these little notches in the side, and it's just another one of these amazing design things where they know you're going to be putting cards next to your board, so there's a little notch so that the cards stay put. Again, it's just a masterclass. It's a masterclass of design. Then you get the character boards, and I want to highlight these. These are incredible, right? And I'll show you more about why they're incredible in a minute. So you get kind of this basic side here. You get this basic side with a health counter, and it has the basic equipment already printed on it, so that there's not like just a waste of a card. It says, hey, here's the basic equipment. You got your character name, and you might not be able to see, but there's sort of little marks, so it shows you where each type of card should go. I think you could probably just make out that says head, and then body, side, offhand, and then that's kind of your food and your tokens. And again, you've got the notches in the side, so you've got a place to keep your cards safe. That's really important, especially because a lot of the time you'll be slotting cards in there to equip them. Now, what is great, this is, you've got 4, 1 for every character. But you've also got an alternative art design on the other side. I think much more visually impactful than the other side, which is kind of just like a wooden board, which is nice, great, you know, not knocking that, but that is just visually much more striking. Character image and name there. I really like that side. I feel like if I'm playing, I'm going to be using that side rather than the others. And again, every character has an alternative side as well, which is similar in style. Love it. So then let's have a look at what else we get. So first off, you get obviously this custom insert with different places for different decks. If I lift up the royalty cards, there's even a little one for the smaller cards. You've got your pain deck there. Yeah. So you've kind of got your pain decks again, which is replaced by the pain die from the Kickstarter edition. But if you don't have the Kickstarter edition, you're using the pain deck to give out the negatives of the game. But they fit. Lovely little place for them to fit there. Then you get the royalty cards, and this is where the quality is just it's out of this world. Genuinely, you could frame these, just sort them into. You could sort them into a framing. I'm sure there's some very artistic people out there that would know how to arrange them. But if you did, that would be you would have a lovely display. These are the royalty ones. They're kind of oversized cards. On the back, you've got this wonderful red, sort of silky sort of style print with sort of skulls and a flaming sun in the middle, or portal maybe of some sort. So beautiful, and I can't say enough. Like, look at the art. Look at the character art. it's stunning. It is incredible. Um, it's Jack of Dust, the Jack of Plagues. You got all the jacks, the queens, the kings. And they are just incredible quality, and you get incredible art as well. Incredible art. They've done a stunning job with that, and they're baggied, so I'm going to baggy them back up as well, because that makes me happy. Baggying cards keeps me sane. There we go. Yeah, so this is you get a set of just plain wooden cubes, which is a bit disappointing, to be honest with you. It's kind of a bit like, they kind of look like they could have just been bought offline. They don't really look custom to the game, which is a bit weird because everything else in the game is really well designed. Everything else in the game is really, it feels like it's part of the game. But these are just kind of plain wooden cubes. You use them to mark usage on encounters and various things, so they will sit on the board quite a lot, and it's just disappointing that there's not much more to them. It kind of feels like there's something more could have been done with that, but I mean they're good quality. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with the cubes themselves. They're a nice light wood, but it just feels like there could have been more done, I think, with those. You get the plain character tokens. These are the generic character tokens that you get for use on the board to go around the fame tracker. Again, on the Kickstarter exclusive, you get the ones with the custom printed stars on the side. But these are the plain ones you get in the box. You can see there's not a massive difference, just they've got no printing on them. But again, because I've got the Kickstarter, I'll be using the printed ones. You've also got, in the special edition, I'll take it at the packaging, you get a little Callus idol. So Callus is one of the characters from the game, and you get a little Callus idol as well. There he is. Let's hold him up to the camera. There he is. Hold him up. There he is. He's actually quite a nice little idol, kind of a little chibi sort of. He's oversized, but he's quite nice. Quite a nice little model. Probably one of the better models in terms of quality in the box. It does serve a purpose in the game. It's just a nice little extra thing. Very nice. Pop him back in his baggie. Keep him safe from harm, dust and wind, I guess. I think that's everything in there. Yeah, that's everything in there. Put him back there. Then we'll have a look at the decks. So the decks you get. We'll have a look at the back of them. So I've got a couple of different ones here. So these are the relics. These are what you spend your tokens on. So as you build up tokens in the game, you can use them to buy special equipment, and that's what the relics cards are. And they've got their own back there. Again, you can see the lovely card art. It is stunningly beautiful card art. You could have charged a lot of money just for the cards alone. Back in there. Then you've got. Oh, these are the character cards. So these are the quest cards. So when you're playing cooperative, you each get like a sort of set of tasks that you can do, and if you complete those tasks, you get a special reward for your character. So you can see. And again, not only the back's lovely. So it says quest, and there's a different one for each character. So you can see. So you can see there, Malaclips has got his own custom art there, and Colborne has got them as well, and Ariadne as well. Yeah, I know the names because I play the game. But also, the art on the front of them, again, just wonderful. It's this kind of hand-drawn aesthetic to the character art. That it's just it makes them really pretty to look at. So lovely work there. And then each character also has a set of reward cards. So if you complete your quest, you get that reward. I've got them mixed up for some reason. That bothers me. So just sort those out quickly. Yeah, that really bothers me when they're not together. So you can see you get custom equipment, and again, just look at it. I know my camera's not the best because I'm just using a PlayStation camera, but that's fantastic, beautiful. Let me find one. Where's one that looks really stunning? Yeah, I mean, this is another one there of her kind of swinging an axe. Beautiful, wonderful, great work, lovely quality cards. And I mean, I won't go through every single card, but I will quickly show you some of the encounter cards. And again, you kind of got this old world pen and ink style aesthetic to the encounter cards. So slightly tongue-in-cheek sort of feel to it as well. Again, just beautiful quality. Then you kind of got like your action cards. I'll show you one of those. There you go, Strive. Character climbing up some rock faces. Again, just this beautiful old style aesthetic to it of pen and ink, and you're getting a load of them as well. There's a load of cards in here as well. Have a look at the other ones. So I think, yes, these are the special encounters that you get for part of the special edition. And again, just as like everything else, incredible quality to them. There you go. Woo! Pop those back in there. Yeah, and again, you know, you kind of just got incredible art to them. Absolutely beautiful. Happy days. There's your curse cards, so bad luck. They're kind of your negatives. They're taken away from your score at the end of the game. And also because it's a deck builder, they're filling up space in your deck. So you might draw them, and then they're no use to you at all. So it's kind of a waste of a draw. I'll just cut some of these. So these are some of the actions that some of the things you can buy as you do with deck builders. You kind of buy your cards as you go. You can see them there. All different equipment. Now I want to show you the equipment because the equipment cards are amazingly designed, right? This is another example of where this game is just so wonderfully designed. So yeah, so you get this equipment card here, yeah? So you got this body card. You get some body armor, right? Now if you get another piece of equipment, what you can do is the cards are designed so that you can read it, look at the picture art, and then you can layer them like that. So you can still read what the key information is. And that works with all of them as well. So you can see there's a head equipment. Image and the key information is at the top. I'm going to try and do this one-handed. So you can see that the equipment, the way it works is the cards will sit on top of each other, so you can still see all the information that is key for that card. So absolutely brilliant design, like stunning design. There are so many games where you have to pile cards on top of one another, or you're picking up so many cards and different cards that it can be a bit of a pain to actually pile them on top of each other and still figure out what's going on with them. But actually, the way it's designed here is fantastic. It really is just beautiful design. I'll show you another deck of cards. So these are your minion cards, just showing you all the different minions. And again, the art on them is fantastic. Particularly love the goblin art. Just there with bags of things that they've stolen. There we go. I'll show you the dust cards. That's the dust. There we go. I'll show you the skulls. Just wonderful pen. It's this pen and ink style design to all of it. Just brilliant. And just a quick skim to the scales. So yeah, just fantastic design, and again, lots of high quality. They're really good quality material as well, so they're not going to kind of quickly break or bend. Now, the box art is beautiful. The board is beautiful. The cards are wonderful, just high quality, high design, beautiful art, beautiful styling, beautiful theming. Everything about it, the cards and the game board and the character sheets. And the game insert, the custom game insert that comes with the game, it's part of it. Didn't pay any extra for that. That's part of the game. Everything has a place to fit as you carry it around. There is one thing though that needs to be pointed out, and that is the character models. Now I know a lot of people it won't really matter. They're coloured character models, so it doesn't matter. You know, you're going to be able to tell which character is which. But to me, miniatures are a huge part, and I love painting miniatures, and anyone that's been on my Instagram or the GameOrNought Twitter will see me painting miniatures. Look, you can tell which character that is. You can tell that's Malaclips. And you can see he's kind of got his little guitar lute thing, and he's holding his hands out to cast a spell. And you can see that he's kind of got his hat on, and you can see his boots. You can make out the key details. But, and this is where the problem. This is where they've kind of let themselves down a little bit. Sorry, my mic decided to collapse there. You can see, yeah, it's fine, but it kind of looks cheaply 3D printed. I know you can't see on the camera that well. I need to get a proper HD camera, but they're just a bit plain. Like the details lacking. Like his face, you can tell he's got a nose. You can't maybe tell because of the camera, but you can tell he's got a nose and face and beard, but there's no real detail in them. And unfortunately, that's kind of true for all of them. The actual detail isn't as much as you'd like. So here's the King of Skulls. He's actually not too bad. You can sort of see his shield, his sword. I like on the bottom, you can't see, but it does say what they are as well. There's actually text on there telling you which each one is. But yeah, you can kind of see his boots. You can see his bone legs. But otherwise, actually, there's just like the detail is just missing, like on the materials and things, like the shirts and that. It's just a shame, and they're not bad. Trust me, they're not bad. They are nice little miniatures. But like, there's just some areas where the problem is that the rest of the game has such beautiful, careful attention to detail that for some of these, where like textures like trousers into boots and things kind of just meld together, and it doesn't feel like they're separate at all. I'll show you the lich. This is the lich you get in the special edition, which is kind of an extra game mode. And you can kind of see there, you've got this character, this kind of witch type thing with spells in their hands. I mean, they're okay. They'll probably be okay. I was thinking I might paint them, but actually, I think just because of the way they are, I'm probably not going to paint them. I don't think that they're going to really benefit from it. I might do, but we'll see. But this is the only thing. This is the only thing I can really criticise them for, because everything else is of such incredible quality. There's Estrella with her pistol and rapier. You can see there. Again, it's really clear which one's which, and good colours, nice and bright, vibrant colours. But they kind of, it's hard to explain. Like the textures, it's almost too smooth, and they kind of feel like they might have been made in someone's 3D printer at home, rather than by a company sort of whose job is to make them. I'll show you Colborne. You get nice vibrant colours. There's no doubt which one he is. You know, you're not going to confuse him for any of the others. And from a distance, it's nice, and you go, oh yes, I can see he's wearing kind of scale armour, and he's got these big swords and his bag of daggers on his back. But sort of up close, there's just a lack of detail, lack of close detail, which again is just disappointing because the rest of the game is so detailed. The dealer's quite a nice one, actually. I'll show you the dealer. But then kind of he's just cloth, essentially. You know, he's just a face of cloth with a walking stick. So he's kind of quite a plain one anyway. There's not a lot of detail to him anyway. But you can kind of see the hem and the edge of his robe and those sort of things. So they're not terrible by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, they kind of it just feels like that was an area of compromise compared to the rest of the game, which in the grand scheme of things is fine. Like, again, you're looking at them with kind of just the PlayStation camera, because it was only a quick setup today, and you can tell which one's which. You know, you can tell different colours of them. Ariadne's oddly kind of a really dark grey, rather than sort of, I don't know, like an orange or anything like that. It just feels like an odd colour choice. But again, it's not problematic. You can tell which one is which. It's not going to make a grand difference when you're playing with them on the board and moving them around the encounters. But it is the only thing, and I think it's worth mentioning, that the miniatures are not as detailed as you maybe like them. So if you're buying the game thinking you're going to have a lovely set of colourful characters to paint, you're probably going to be a bit disappointed if you're buying them to paint the miniatures. If you're buying it as a game, it's incredible. If you're buying it, you could buy it just to take the parts out and display them. It really is absolutely fantastic design. And again, with the custom insert, it just means everything fits nicely back as it should. And I'll quickly show you. So if you're packing it away, you've also got your different sections, so you don't need to worry about that. They just sit in there. Dealer sits in there. I quite like turning it with the eyes up. That's the alternative side of the dealer board, staring at you to take the board game out. Turn it the right way around, that helps. There you go. So board sits in neatly, sort of tucked into a corner. Then we've got the manuals and the card tokens sheet, and then the beautiful outside box art. And why not? Let's put it back on. We'll put the sleeve as well, the little informational sleeve, which again is a really nice. It's a really nice detail. It's a really nice detail that is entirely unnecessary. It's not required, but it's wonderful that they have included it. One thing I did want to show you, I needed to put the lid on first before I could show you. On the side where it tells you kind of like the length, how long it's going to take to play. It says 90 minutes, which is probably about fair. Ages 14 plus 1 to 4 players, but it's done in sort of the style of the game, with the sort of the pen and ink and skeleton styling. So there you go. That's Hand of Fate Ordeals. In terms of an unboxing, it's incredible. Like, what you get in it is insane. Put the Kickstarter stuff on it as well. It is fantastic. It really is just stunningly well designed. The game plays really nicely as well, so I have kind of played a bit of a solo. I haven't played it competitive or co-op yet, but I have played a bit of a solo game with it. So, and it plays nicely. You know, it kind of, as a deck builder goes, you build your deck, and you do feel like you progress as you go through the game. The different modes make it nice. Different levels of difficulty make it a really nice game. But just in terms of unboxing it, physical, how it looks like, stunning box art, stunning game board. Fantastic manual, really clear and well designed. The cards are, again, incredibly well designed, just fantastic design, award-winning, hopefully, design. The only fly in the ointment is the miniatures are not as high quality as maybe some people would like, but they're perfectly fine They're perfectly functional. They're quite nice. Just they're not a high definition miniature. Really designed for painting. I don't feel like they're designed to be painted. I'm sure you could do. I'm sure they would look lovely, but I don't feel like that's what they're designed for. So there you go, just a very quick unboxing, just done at home on the desk. So hopefully that was okay. Thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have been. Hand of Fate Ordeals is, I believe, available publicly now. So definitely check your normal board game choice. Support your local game store. By the way, keep people going. Bricks and mortar are the way forward. But keep an eye out for it, because it's definitely a great game. I think it's one where if you like deck builders, it's got so much to offer. If you like Hand of Fate, the computer game, which is based off the video game is based off, then it plays very much like you would expect it to do, collecting cards, building a deck, and going through the encounters and playing through it. But in terms of unboxing, it is a beautiful game. So thank you very much for watching. This has been GameOrNought unboxing the Hand of Fate Ordeals Kickstarter. Live, no script, just decided I wanted to go through it and open it up very quickly. So hence the setup just on my desk. Thank you very much for watching. And if you've liked this, please go and subscribe to GameOrNought channel. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you check us out on the GameOrNought blog, gameornought.wordpress.com. You can find us on Twitter at GameOrNought. You can find us on Facebook by searching for GameOrNought. You can pretty much find us everywhere. Instagram, GameOrNought. So do make sure you check us out to keep abreast of news regarding board games, video games, and sometimes some D&D stuff as well. So thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.